I want that, dollars, sorry. I want that bill, sir, to contain, among other things, a clause that will make it mandatory for all public officers, from Mr. President down to councillor, to compel all of us to send our children to public primary schools, public secondary schools, and to attend Nigerian universities. We were told here on the floor of this Senate the whooping amount of money that we spend to train our children outside. Mr. President, I want in that bill to put a clause to take us back to the system we were operating in the 70s, where people working in the power industry or NEPA doesn't put generators in their houses and their offices. I would want the change to begin with those people charged with the responsibility of providing this country with power to stop using generators in their offices and their houses. I want to see a bill that will mandate people working or saddled with the responsibility of providing this country with water at state and federal levels to stop digging boreholes and putting overhead tanks in their houses so that they will feel the pinch of lack of or insufficient water supply to the system. Mr. President, as I'm talking to you today, here, a lot of states in northern Nigeria people cannot go to farms because of the fear of kidnapping. We have had several occasions of kidnapping in Kaduna, in Katsina State, in Zamfara State, and so on and so forth. We are suffering from the Noma and the Kiyo Haram existing between the axis of Kebbi, Zamfara, and Sokoto State. All these are manifestations of frustrations of the people of the elite class. So let us lead by example. Mr. President, let us give this program a legal backing. Let us ask the executive to present a bill that will give this program teeth to bite. It will give it mouths to shout, and to clamp down any problem that might arise. I would want also a section or a portion of that bill that will make it mandatory for Nigerians to offer objective criticism of public officers as against what we are seeing today, where criticisms are largely based on envy and not collective. To this, I would want to tell the public that I'm referring here specifically to what has been going round about the salary or the earnings of National Assembly, where you will see a professor, a doctor, an engineer will forward to you a text stating the earnings of legislators world over, and would now tell you this is what members of National Assembly are earning. Among it, sir, you see severance allowance, about 400% of basic salary, which amounts to about 7-point-something million. And at the end of the day, all these totals, are cast down, and a figure of about 29 million naira is gotten, and they say this is what a senator or a member of House of Representatives earns, 29 million naira. We need to go back to our good culture. We need to go back to where we started from. I am a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria today. Tomorrow, it's going to be somebody outside that is doing all these things. Our religion, all of us, Christians and Muslims, told us to like unto our brothers what we like to ourselves. Let us all go back to our good values before you disseminate or you pass over any information of whatever nature. Look at it, criticize it by yourself, digest it before you send it out. During the Salah celebrations, last Salah, I asked, for a discount, and I was told to pay about 14,000 naira from the same direction Mr. President is looking at. With due respect, sir, I think the rice mill was installed before this depression. The rice itself was bought before this depression. There is no cost or any foreign component in it. Sir, I want to plead with all of us. Let us lead by example. We have taken enough or a lot from this system. To whom much is given, much is expected. Mr. President, I want us to have mercy on our people. Thank you very much, Mr. President.